Hello, my friends. I promise we're gonna go live. I'm a little ginger. I'm a little gingerhead today. Waiting for people to come in the room. I am late, as always. I wouldn't have it any other way but to be late. I apologize. Gonna log on to my laptop so I can see you guys and communicate with you guys. If you're in here, say hi. Say hi, say hi. Where's my chat? Okay. How you guys doing? I can't see who's here. It's weird. But it's okay. I'm gonna go on my laptop. Switching my accounts. I've been on my other account. Here we go. Hello, hello. In the chat, say hello. I can't see it. Weird. There we go, Kaffee Klatsch. Here we go. Here we go. What's going on? Now I can see the chat. Hi, Tath. Have a great day too. Have an amazing day. It's like raining here in Michigan. And hey, winter sun. Hello. I'm late as always, right? I'm trying to get better. I really am. I'm working on it. I've been studying. Now I can see the chat because I didn't see a chat because there was no chat. It's fine. So I got a new hair color. It's called, that light is annoying. It's called rose gold or something. Ooh, dang. Zoom out. Hello, MTN, man 505. But I don't think that's like really rose gold. I don't know. Maybe it is. Who cares, right? Who cares? I'm always switching hair colors. So, how is everybody doing? I've been studying a lot about our health. Hello. From the intro following. Thank you. It's different. You know, I'm always pink. And sometimes I'll do like teal. Why do I not? Change is good. I like change. So I've been doing a lot of breath work. Thank you for the heart. I've been doing a lot of breath work and kind of studying health. Correction. Du siehst heute wunderschön aus, Fräulein. Vielen Dank. Michigan Barbie. Oh, I love that. I am not single and I'm not married. Are you, St. Peter? No, I'm not. I'm in a relationship, but I'm not married. Yes, so I've been studying a lot about, I do Kundalini yoga. Thank you. I just did my Kundalini yoga for basically your glands and your thyroid and your adrenals. Learning so much. Hi, Aldrin. How are you today? And it's so exciting to me because I want to help other people feel better. Alex, I am from Germany originally. And I'm in Michigan right now. I'm a little gypsy. Thank you, Big. So how's everybody doing? From India. I'm by the Great Lakes and it's been so beautiful. Yesterday was like 80 degrees, like summer. And then today it's like 50 something. Annoying. It's like, can't you just be consistent? But it's okay. It's okay. I am happy today, St. Peter. Party. As I was mentioning, I did my Kundalini, so I'm all, yes, Kundalini yoga is so powerful. It really helps with your glands, with your entire body, with your radiance. So, and that's what I'm kind of teaching. I do like breath work and some yoga, meditation. So important. How much per hour? $1,000. So you can hit right there. There's always that one person. Little jolly. But yeah, so we were talking about last time, new music. You made some X? Okay, I just ate mine. I just made mine. I had, oh my God, you did the same thing. I had, yes, toast, asparagus, eggs, and onions. There we go. Yes. Isn't that delicious? It's so good. It's so good. I need a moderator. It's okay. So, what did you guys think about the SB19? You know what I love about that band? It's their latest song. It's so abstract in a way. It's just it's exciting to me. I am in the United States. Jihadi, where are you from? I am in Michigan. Aransola, do you know Nagaland in India? I do not. I want to go to India so bad because I love Kundalini and I love the culture. I think it's so spiritual. It's so beautiful. And I've been studying Kundalini for quite some time and I would love to eventually go to India. That's on my bucket list. Aldrin, thank you. 29 forever. Oops. So we want to up our game in the Patreon section, and so I'm gonna have fun. I've been talking to ChatGPT. I don't know if you guys love ChatGPT, but I love it for getting just ideas and brainstorming. And I think we want to make it more fun, right? The channel. We want to do maybe more games. I want to actually games and maybe like some custom reactions if somebody has like their own music that could be kind of interesting to like highlight bands that have not really gotten the highlight, right? Because we have a decent amount of subscribers, so we could do that and do like an indie day for indie artists. Michael, what's up? The wad bet is still what? The wad? I'm not sure what you mean. Your piercings? Oh, how many piercings do I have? I only have 2. My eyebrow and my belly button. Hi, Kitty. Hi, Robert. How are you guys doing? So nice to have you on here. Yeah. I do my best to come on every Saturday. I do lives on TikTok, but you guys are here, so I should be on here way more, you know? Yeah, ChatGPT is awesome because ChatGPT really does remember, and after a while ChatGPT will actually know your language, what you like, what your brand is all about. So whenever I ask questions about creating something, it's just, it knows. It's like, oh, this would totally align with your brand, you know, which is awesome. Yusuf, do you have a oh my goodness, we got to remove you. You're just so annoying. And Yeah, I think we have to make Alex our mod soon. But right, Angelina is just, she's from a different planet. I mean, her, when I watched her sing when she was really young, I don't know, 9 years old or something, and she started singing, I was just like, how can you, how can you have that voice and that soul to feel music like that at an age? But I will say this, I was doing, who are you calling a fatty? Oh my God, that is hilarious. Um, Such an old soul. And I feel, but when I was teaching voice, a lot of my little students, they were so tapped in because you know why? Children are so pure. Children really come from this place of more being than doing and overthinking. So even though they may not understand um, the complexities of an adult, I feel that they do understand the power of the love and the power of words. And even if they are not quite comprehending the I think we as adults we make it more complicated anyway, right? And kids are pure and they have this, we are all souls. So when you come here and your pure love, your pure essence, of course you tap into that. But then Angelina never had to try. She just is. She is music. She is art. And she has this ability to just like really transform that in a way that is just like, wow. And her eyes, you could tell she's an old soul. She's been here before because when I saw her eyes, I was like, oh my God, this is not a little child. This is like an adult. So it doesn't matter if I'm in a relationship, but I am. Who are these trolls? Go away. I'm just gonna report you. Yeah, I'm gonna report you. They're so unrestricted. I know. It's high duck 8645. I agree. I feel like I don't have children and I don't really want children, but I feel that having children around and teaching children and stuff like that is just so, oh my God, they're so pure and they're so inspiring because they come from this. We all need to tap into our inner child because our inner child wants to play. And when we grow up, we kind of forget to play. And I'm kind of happy that I still have that. I love being out and about. Oh, 3 kids and 6 grandkids. There you go. You're surrounded by it. Isn't it cool? And that keeps you young too, because then you know what they're listening to, what they're doing, how they change. How I feel that people say, oh, back when we were kids, things were so much different. And I think that not necessarily, it's just that we are, right? That we are now just a bit more we have more technology. Everything's more transparent. But I think I live in Michigan and my friend has a big campground and I love watching everybody's out and about, out in nature, kids climbing trees, playing in the playground. So this still exists. Hey, what's up, Kevin? I bet, right? If I can see how when you're surrounded by kids, how you see how fast time goes. I mean, I see it right now. I'm like, how is it almost June? What happened? I don't have a child. Yeah, I have my furry child. I know, and I want him to live forever. Stefferson. Oh, thank you so much. I went to the show. Why would you feel embarrassed? No. Yes, yes. I think it's cool. I think that first of all, I think age is just a number, and I don't think that anyone should ever say I'm old. I have friends who are just like I was like, oh, I'm so old. Oh. And I'm like, don't verbalize that. When you say that, you are telling the brain you are declining, you are decaying, that you are on your way out. Why would you do that? So just say, I'm getting wiser, I'm getting better. I think that's such a better way to approach life because the alternative to aging is death. So do you want to age well or you want to die because there's no going back. You can't get younger, I think it's just like appreciating that. Sujanto, hi, how are you? So yeah, I actually made I'm posting a video on my other channel about that because I think too many people say that. And doing the Kundalini is that for me, it feels that you really tap into your self-healing power because we are all able to heal ourselves. And when you realize that, when you stop looking from the like on the outside, help me, save me, right? Then you tap back into your power, and we are all healers. I think we're all healers, but most people don't tap into that. Most people are just not aware of their power. And once you realize that, thank you. Yeah, you had stage 4 prostate cancer 3 years ago. Yes, you did it. It's so, I have so many of my friends and in my podcast, there's people that one of my friends who I just interviewed, she lost her breath 3 times. She pretty much died 3 times. And she was telling me, you should listen to the podcast. It's so good. And her spirit is so beautiful because, she wanted to be a dancer. She was dancing. When she was 19, she got into this car accident that took her 2 years to recover because her face was destroyed. Her arm was all destroyed. Her lung was punctured. And she managed to just see the positive in that. And she said that for a long time in her life, she was not really sure she wanted to come back to this life because it was so beautiful on the other side. And I think that's so good to hear because first of all, we're all afraid of death, most of us. And second off, to admit that, I really liked it there, but I also like it here because I came here for a reason. So that is powerful. And yeah, you can't live life worrying. Just love every day. Exactly. We came here for a reason, to connect, to co-create, to collaborate. It's just a beautiful thing. You've seen baby metal in Minnesota at age 50. So what? Spontaneous actions that were different from videos. Well, I'm not sure what you mean by that, but yeah, I don't think there's ever a shame to go to a show, you feel you cheated. You did. Oh, you got cheated. Yeah, she said she saw it. She saw the light. She was holding, her grandma came and said hello, who just passed a few months before that. And she was surrounded by love. And then it happened to her like 3 more times. It was just kind of insane. Hello, Schaefer. Yeah, Kevin, it's strange, right? Like not everybody has the same experience. How long were you out? That's crazy. But you know what? You came back. You had to come back here. And maybe you were not meant to experience the other side because maybe you would have not come back. Oh, yes. I know what you mean, Kevin. Right, when you see the videos from actual live performance, I love that. When you go to a show and you feel the same energy that you expect because you've seen the video. And I always admire when a band, and Electric Callboy is one of those bands as well, and Falling in Reverse, when you just see those bands, you hear them. And to have that, because when you see a band live, you feel the energy, you feel the power, and when you hear that power, that energy on record, like on YouTube, that's pretty amazing because that takes a really good mixing person and mastering to really transform that and translate that. Hi, Sakura. I'm sorry, hold on. Sakura Fox. I hope I said that right. 3 times during Fight for Life. Wow. I want to hear more about your story. You should come on my podcast. I love that because I think people want to hear that. People want to hear that. First of all, it's easy to be depressed and it's easy to feel down because we feel so much pressure from everything we see. The world we live in, I think the main difference is now and maybe 20 years ago is that everything's transparent, everything's so fast paced because TikTok, Instagram, right? And everybody's just like, boom, boom. There's so much information overload. And I don't know about you guys, my nervous system will tell me when it's like, out, take a break. Ali M, how are you? Finding some nice people besides Alex and Kevin and Doc 8645. Yes, you know what? Doc, it's so good that you tell them because you are a testament, right? It's so funny. Sometimes I try to tell my mom what to do, and I'm like, she's older than me, so she knows what to do. I should probably like just chill, bro. What's up? JCB, I like that. Hi, Elsa. How are you? Oh, Ali, that is awesome. I want to use that in a lyric. Call me ambulance because you take my heart. You're so sweet. Thank you. Life is meant to be lived, and oh, thank you, Winter Sun Alex. Yes. That's what we're here for, right? We're helping each other. We lift each other up because we all feel down sometimes, and we all create these illnesses in our body. Like I'm learning about my boyfriend and I went to a holistic doctor with our dogs. She does everybody, and she reads like all your levels in your body, and then she tells you not what medication to go on, but what herbs and what vegetables, what foods to eat, because food is medicine. We forget that. It's like people go to the doctor and they get all these prescription drugs that, what do they do? What do these drugs do? They just cover up something. They don't get to the root of whatever is wrong with us, right? So, yeah, Ali, thank you. So I like the idea of diet. You first go to diet, not to say sometimes we do need a real doctor, but thank you, Ali. And that's powerful. That's powerful. So I've been learning more about the adrenals and our thyroid and how that can affect everything. So sometimes people think, oh, I'm so lazy, I want to do stuff, but I can't get. It's because of what's going on. Ali, I'm going to marry you. You're so sweet. You and Winter Sun. You guys are awesome. I love you, Elsa, too. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys. I love this so much. And like I was saying before, I want to bring our community more together because I think I really messed up as far as that goes. We have such a big community, and I want to be here to help and empower you guys, but also collaborate with you. How can we co-create a better life and put better energy out there? Also, I was thinking for Kathy, I have a group in India, and they are a healing circle. And what they do is, you can tell, actually, Winter Sun Alex, I'm gonna send you a link. I think I have your email. I'm gonna send you a link, and you can sign up for it yourself, you and Kathy. And those are all healers from all over the world. And they've studied with Joe Dispenza. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him, but he's quantum physics, right? And so what I did with Balt, for example, I went and had a healing session, and it's free. It's community service. And you can just like send in a picture of Kathy or yourself or whoever you want to, send healing to. And they will then do a session for all the people in that session, in that Zoom session. And you will get the recording, and then you can listen to it every night, every day, a couple times, and just like focus on the healing process. So I think that'd be really good. Let me keep reading. Alex, I actually got invited to speak at a conference about recovery. Yes. Learning about, oh my God, you had to learn how to walk again, had heart surgery and double. I want you on my podcast, Kevin. Can you please contact me if you're interested, if you want to do it, because I love that so much. And I want more guys on my podcast. Sugianto, hi, thank you. And thank you for the compliment on the hair color. It's my new hair color. And every time I change my hair, at first, like usually I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I like it. And then, yes, please. I'm going to put it in the chat. It's Jack Van B and then @gmail.com. I would love to talk to you. Oh, Ali, you're so sweet. You guys are adorable. Yes, I will send you the link because it is such a powerful group, and I love that. And they're so generous, They're like, yes, they want to elevate the frequency, the energy on this planet, and help people heal and empower people to really know that they have the power to heal themselves. Oh, Kevin, I love your story. And even Cassie too. My mom also, my mom recovered. She was at her doctor just like this week. It was her 5th year anniversary. And the doctor congratulated her, and he said, you are healthy. You're good. And I'm so happy to hear that, because man, it is scary. And I'm always like, yeah, you can do it. You can do it. But the truth is, it's easier said than done. I don't know how strong I would be if I was in that position. And then I would hope that, I have the people in my life that would lift me up, because that's what we're here to do. And people are stronger than they think. My mom, I always thought my mom is not, she is really scared of a lot of things. She's scared of flying, walking in the dark. It's funny. But I'm like, Mom, you're badass. What you've survived, what you've overcome is like, you're baddie. So remember that, Oh, @Gmail, Kevin @gmail.com. I didn't want to put the whole email in the chat, but yeah. Yes. Adi, did you tell us where you're from? And hello. I always feel so bad. Kazakhstan, Dimash. Yeah, I can't read it. Harsha. My skincare routine. You're making me blush. Yes. Dimash. We love Dimash. Heavenly. Hi, Peter. Hi, Philippe from Australia. Woohoo! Harsha. Yes, please contact me. Again, if you guys have an interesting story, come on my podcast. It's called Her Gypsy Rebel. It's all about people living the not so conventional lifestyle, about self-empowerment and really living your best life and following your bliss, This is what it's all about, because we are the power of the people. That's what it is, Where how is it in Australia? How's the weather? What time is it? I have it actually on my phone, because I have friends from all over the world. And I was like, what time is it over there? When Australia? That is a place I have not been and I want to go to. My skincare routine, I love, what is it called? This oil. Hold on. Why can't I think about it? Castor oil. Guys, castor oil. Like, can you see it? Like the castor oil is so good. It's cold as fuck. Oh. Okay, my mother doing. Oh my God. Oh my God, Kevin, that is crazy. It's 95 degrees in Texas. Oh God. Oh God. I can't. It's too much. 11 Celsius. That is cold. Yeah. Harsha, that's cold. Yeah. I know, Kevin. I'm so sorry. My deepest condolences. That's crazy. I have another friend. She has a podcast, a grieving podcast called Giving Grief Grace, which is also awesome. I'm actually doing editing for her. And her mom passed away of that also. I think it's like our foods, the stress. It's once you become aware, and it sucks. It sucks. But we got to see the positive. My biggest worry right now is always bald. I just want my dog to be really I am from love and live in your heart, maybe. Aw, you're so sweet. But yeah, life is it's crazy. It's just I feel it's so crazy that so many people have cancer. And now that we find out, shit in our foods, it's oh my God, I bet. Yeah. Oh my God. See the power of music, right? Then you discover a band that really like helped you get through all that. Power of music. Power of music. I always feel like when I don't feel well, music is my savior. Music and breath work. Ali, stop it. Breath work to me is like so that is like and Kundalini yoga, to be honest, like I ever since I've done Kundalini, I feel that, like you were saying, like, oh, you're radiant today, because I just did like a practice for the adrenals and for the thyroid, and it gives you your radiance back. Because when those and guys have the same issues, guys also have. My boyfriend has the adrenal thing, and it takes your energy away, and it takes your glow away. Most of your friends are already dead. Yeah, so I hang out with my kids and sounds strange, but I get dog. Oh my God, I love my dog so much. Honestly, I was grieving my cat almost more than I was grieving my dad. It sounds crazy, but you create this bond because, maybe they call it your animal spirit or whatever, but it's like this is a specific bond that is like this unconditional love that for me and Bolt, we've gone through so many things that I can't imagine my life without him, to be honest. And I know that's not a good thing, but and I'm working on that to my friend helped me actually like realize that death is not death. There is no death. It's just transition, right? There's transitioning. But of course, we humans are very much used to this having the human connection, like touch, smell, our senses. So of course, oh God, yeah, it's the worst. It's so the worst. Oh my God, yes. Oh yeah, turn it down. You don't need that. Ali, I love you too. You're so sweet. Thank you for being here. Yes, you can be my podcast, Michael. What's going on? My drummer is here. We're playing a show in New York on the 24th of June. We're getting excited. Um, oh, thank you. You like my swag. It's fly. That's actually like my old shirt. Like it's cold again today. So I was just like, but I like my little leopard pants. I want to get out of my sweatpant life. When it was really cold here, we were like wearing layers all the time. And I'm like, I'm so over it. I'm so excited to like wear like, I love dresses actually. I'm a dress girl. I love dresses because they're so easy. You just throw them on and that's it. You know what? Why not, Kevin? Make a channel. Create a channel. People really need to hear this kind of stuff because people want to learn from others who have actually gone through it, because we can all talk about it. Oh, yes, I did, John. But yes, thank you, Nick Kai. Oh my God, I can't. ASMR. Really? I'm just getting into that. That is very interesting. What's your point, John? What is your point, John? I know. I know, Manuel. My I have a gong hanging over there, and I'm realizing every time I talk, it just like echoes. It's like this weird thing. Um, Journalist, what's up? I like that name. But I think Kevin, you should talk about it. People like to hear from people who have gone through it. like more of a real thing, right? Because somebody can like tell you about it, but they've never even experienced it or never had anyone that they even know experience it. So hearing it from someone, that's where the power is. John, we're talking about having gone through a near-death experience. Kevin had a near-death experience, and he had a car accident, and then he came back, and it took him time to learn how to walk again, and heart surgery, and that's crazy. Yeah, yeah. The podcast might be a good introduction, and then you could maybe just like talk about your story after, or like record it before. You randomly hear people talking and you don't know why, Vintra? I don't know. I hope you don't hear the voices in my head. Is dyeing hair bad for its health? Most definitely. But I've been dyeing my hair forever. I love different hair colors. Yeah, that is weird, Vintra. Maybe log off and come back on. Maybe there's something in the background running. Like sometimes when I log into TikTok, it's just something just like starts playing. It's the weirdest thing. I'm like, stop. Yeah. I tried to quiet them with meditation, but they do pop up. The thing is too, healers need other healers. A healer needs a healer himself, and a coach has always a mentor, right? We're never like completely whole. Thank you, Ali. When I usually batch record. I batch record my reactions, so I'm gonna do it probably tomorrow again or Monday. I've been doing a lot of editing, and thank you. So as far as is it the dye? I think it's, well, you're killing like I use, hairdressers have told me to use a different, not in the box stuff. So I use a mixture, and then I do like, the castor oil, which is like really greasy, but I put it before I wash my hair, either like a few hours before or a day before. Sometimes even I'll sleep with it, and it's like a little bit more like, greasy, but who cares? Nobody's seeing it. But I've done it forever. Yeah. Voices can be something triggering your subconscious to alert you to something. Absolutely. Yeah. I think it's important to like, okay, is this my ego talking? Is this my ego trying to protect me and stop me from my goals, my dreams? Because our ego doesn't know any better, right? So it's like that's why I love Joe Dispenza, the brain heart coherence, where you learn to really tap into what your truth is and knowing what your potential is and not being scared. And I think when people say do the one thing that scares you, I don't like that saying at all, because I feel that the word scared is a very negative word, and I don't want to use that because it doesn't feel good. Instead, maybe what's thrilling. I just had a conversation with my I have a group. We get together Fridays, talk about our goals and where we at and stuff like that, help each other, mastermind group kind of. And we were talking about that. We were like, yeah, let's change this to like, do one thing a day that really thrills you or excites you. And I think that energy is so different. It's a much nicer energy. Oh, thank you, Vintra. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yes, come by and join the Patreon. You can join the Patreon for as little as $1. I'm changing it up actually because I do want to do some breath work in there. I want to do some fun games in there, and just, again, be a bit more engaging. And maybe you say you want to do some breath work or some meditation or some yoga, and I can offer those things in there because I think it would be really fun and also helpful, Yeah, we're not born with fears. It's taught. It is taught. All our limiting beliefs are so, who came up with that crap? Who came up with you can't have that because you're not worthy, or you can't be rich because money is bad? Who came up with that? It's just crazy when you think about I grew up, the big thing with us was being superstitious. Don't put your shoes on the tables, bad luck. Or like, don't open them. And I'm like, the shoe store has shoes on the tables. So that they would have bad luck all the time. That doesn't make any sense. But, and then it just, nobody questions anything. It's just like, it gets the next generation being told the same thing. The next generation gets told the same thing. And it's just being handed over without any really proof, it's just a weird thing. Or don't walk on a ladder. Like, I used to be really aware of that. Now I'm like, nah, that's bullshit. It's not. No, I'm not. What do I say? I don't subscribe to that. So I unsubscribe to a lot of my limiting beliefs because they are not true. And it's just my ego. And my ego is not really helping me. My ego is just here to look good, look smart, sound smart, and protect me from my potential, really. And it's not on purpose. It's just because that's what we've been taught. I love this book, 369. They talk about manifesting and how manifesting has nothing to do with, I want this, I want that, hustle, 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 because all of these things are just coming from a state of lack, because I know I don't have it. So I want it and I need to have it. And that's not the right place to be. Being scared is actually taught from that you see so many people bit by snakes. So you become afraid of snakes. Exactly. Yeah. Come on. Once you've seen Shark, that movie, like, you don't ever want to go swimming in the ocean again. You're like, I'm good. I go to a pool, which I don't like pools. That's why I like Michigan Great Lakes, because there's no sharks and no salt water. But yeah, it's so true. And suddenly we're scared of things, even spiders, right? Because the black widows, and then what's the brown recluse, right? They're like really dangerous spiders. And so every time I see a spider, I'm like, oh my God, sad brown recluse or black widow, and now they're gonna kill me. It's like that mentality, almost like everybody's out to get you. No one's out to get us. No one's out to get us. It's all in here. It's our brain. And so it's exciting to work on that and to not think that way. But it takes time because it's programming. We are kind of like computers. We've been programmed to do certain tasks, to think certain thoughts. And Joe Dispenza always talks about how we, most of the time, every day, keep thinking the same thoughts subconsciously. And so I'm working on retraining myself to like think different thoughts that actually serve me. Yes, I am. My hair is shorter. Yeah, I cut it a little bit. On the full moon, I like doing little full moon and new moon rituals. So like the new moon is when you want to manifest, bring things into your reality. And then the full moons are good to let go. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to let go. I wanted to go shorter, but then I didn't. I actually didn't want to, but I kind of like it like that too. I so envy women that have long, thick, beautiful hair. I've never had that. I got my dad's hair. So it's like baby hair. Be grateful for what you got, right? I have to remember that because we always want what we don't have. Someone with curly hair wants straight hair. Someone with straight hair wants curly hair. Just be grateful for what you got. And I can make myself curly hair if I want to. I cut it myself. I do my hair all the time myself because I don't like hair. I haven't found a hairdresser I trust and I really like. A lot of times they do it with either too short or like, I don't know, just like, and I'm always I'm in Michigan. So like where I'm at, there's not that many things around. It's kind of weird because I love the city, but I'm like 45 minutes away from nails and hair and stuff like that. So yeah. Oh, I bet you did. I bet you did have long hair. Paid for a wedding if I got it. Kevin says, I had mid-bag long hair in high school. Father paid for a wedding if I cut it. You're like, okay. If I can save 10 grand, I'll cut my hair. That's okay. Oh, Winter Sun Alex, I do definitely look like my dad, but I also often hear that I look like my mom. And yeah. So I have features of both of them. I have my dad's hair, my dad's nose, and I think I got my mom's eyes and goofiness. My dad was awesome. But he had a lot of issues. He had definitely a lot of issues. Um, I did not grow up in a peaceful home, should I say? And my dad passed away a long time ago, also 2006, and he had I think it was his liver thing. That's another lesson I learned. When my dad passed away, he would always say he's okay. And my mom would tell me he's not okay. And I'm like, oh, my mom is just over exaggerating. And then I got the call that he was on his deathbed. And within 24 hours, I got from LA to Germany. It was a nightmare. And I got to hold his hand. He was already in a coma. I got to hold his hand and guide him to the other side. And the big lesson I learned is that, and the weird thing is, I had a flight booked, and that date was his funeral. But the big lesson I learned is to always put family first, always, because I was always busy, trying to do my music and doing this and doing that and working. And I should have taken more time. So now I make it a point to see my mom at least once a year. You have an identical twin? Oh, you are the identical twin of your dad. Okay. Oh, wow. Hi, Costas. How are you? Yeah. Depends on the family. That's true. But I feel, man, I have, even in my own family, my aunt and her daughter, she has a daughter and a son, and they don't, first the son disappeared because they had a girlfriend who was like weird. And then now the daughter's not talking to them. I'm like, what are you guys doing? This is so stupid. Family is everything. But you're right. Sometimes your family becomes the people in your life. I have a handful of really amazing friends that I call family, and they're more family than most of my family. And I'm an only child, so I don't have a big family anyway. Costas, where are you tuning in from? Thank you for being here. So yeah, from Greece. It's also on my bucket list. Greece is just so beautiful, isn't it? I say this on every live. I'm like, if I can find a way to just travel the world and make money, I am goofy. And you know what? It's fine. I've come to terms with it, that it's okay. When I first had my band Otto's Daughter, and we were like really dark and industrial and very theatrical, I did not want to meet my fans because I was like, they're going to be so disappointed. They're going to be so disappointed because I am nothing in person that I am on stage. And they're going to be like, oh, you're not this dark, mysterious vampire, whatever I was. Yeah, so exactly. You're not goofy. You are. Yes, you are you. That's right. Yes. Yeah. Also, thank you, Kevin, because words, right? The words we say, we have to be really careful what we say about, especially about ourselves. I'm old, I'm ugly, I'm fat, I'm stupid, all these kind of things. Our brain doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's not real. So yeah, why train your brain those things? Shouldn't worry about it like your dad. If the doc hadn't told my kids. Oh, right, yeah. Oh, modern day Cyndi Lauper. Thank y'all. Girls just wanna have fun. Oh, girls just wanna have fun. I love that song. Yes, you're very welcome. I like sharing personal stuff sometimes because nobody's perfect and we all go through stuff, and those stories make us who we are, right? Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, but then at least we can become aware of that. So yes, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get more active on the Patreon and make some fun stuff happening. Please be on me about this live thing on Saturdays because I love chatting with you guys, and I would love to in the Patreon. I want to do actually like Zoom calls where we can like actually see our faces and like talk to each other, because this is like I'm talking to you, but I'm talking with you, but you can talk back and voice. And then I'm going to do the reaction. Yes. And what else was going to share? And I'm going to share the link with you guys. Whoever needs like a healing session with those Indian all over the world healers, that is free. But it's so generous and so beautiful and so helpful because everybody sometimes needs someone who can help them. And prayer is energy. Prayer is energy, and sending energy out from a group is so much more powerful than just like one or two people, So deep breath in. Oh my God, yes. That should be fun, Kevin. I love hiking. Pinkhead Nina Hagen, I take that. My dad always said that. He's like, "You're crazy like Nina Hagen." I'm like, okay. Okay, I'll take it. My mom did not like it, but my dad was like, "Yeah, you just be you, be crazy." My mom wanted me to like fit in. I'm like, I don't want to fit in, Mom. Who wants to fit in? That's so boring. You're just gonna be you. So let's wrap it up. And guys, I love hanging out with you guys so much. It's so fun. I'm gonna walk my dog now, and then I'm gonna do some editing for the little side gig I have, and then I'm gonna record my reactions tomorrow. I'm gonna prep for it. I like to prep a little bit. And yeah, I'm gonna see you guys on Wednesday and Friday for the reactions. And maybe in the Patreon, I'm gonna actually like record a video for Patreon also, because I have been kind of not so good with that. We do our best, right? We do the best with what we can. Well, Doc 8645, Kevin, Winter Sun, Alex, Co-Stars, Ali, if you are still here, Del, Vintra. I appreciate you guys so much for being here, hanging out. And I hope we will see each other again next week. And again, always like leave your requests. I love you guys showing up. I definitely want to give you guys like high priority as far as like reactions go. So feel free to send me an email or on Patreon or below this video and just like give me a request, and I'll make sure I get that to you guys. And I love you so much. Sending you much love, healing. Follow your bliss. Always make every day a great day. And I will talk to you next time. Much love. Bye, guys.